Coming up on Top Shelf Sports. No bowl, no glory. Chi-Town Showdown leaves us with more questions about the future. MAC honors were given out, NIU dominates the field, and basketball season starts. How did the Huskies fare? Top Shelf Sports starts now.
Welcome all to another edition of Top Shelf Sports. Here at NIU, I'm Alex Rodriguez.
And I'm Eddie Garcia. It's been a while since our last show, but I think we're ready for another go-around since there's a lot to cover this year.
Yeah, man. How you been?
I'm good. How are you?
Stressed. Homework, man. Gotta be a college kid. But there's lots of stuff to cover, like NIU postseason talk, basketball season's underway, and a lot of upsets. Upsets in the air. I'm fired up. Let's go.
NIU heads to Guaranteed Rate Field to face Toledo, the team they haven't lost to since 2009. Nearing the end of the first quarter, the Huskies strike first with a 1-yard pass from Graham to Wyman. After a Toledo field goal, NIU has a nice drive downfield, and Graham shows off his running game. He led NIU with 97 yards. Now on the 4-yard line, Ryan Graham connects with Kenny Galladay in the end zone to give the Huskies a 14-3 lead going into the halftime. Toledo opens the second half strong as they score first with a 27-yard pass from Logan Woodside to Michael Roberts. Later in the third, the Huskies drive downfield and increase the lead 21-10 after a 19-yard pass to Christian Blake. The Huskies mascot tries to pump up the crowd as Toledo scores another touchdown to reduce the lead to 4 points. Now in the fourth quarter, the Rockets score again with a 5-yard pass to Michael Roberts, which puts them up by 3. NIU tries to fight back, and Galladay shows off his moves as he tries to hurdle over a defender in the open field. The Huskies will tie the game later with that drive with a 22-yard field goal. Toledo scores another touchdown after a 40-yard pass and a 1-yard run to take a 7-point lead nearing the end of the game. The Huskies have one more chance to tie the game as the time runs down, and Toledo intercepts Graham, who runs down the clock for a 31-21 victory.
Expectations were not met by the boys in red and black this year, and a lot of that criticism is being taken on the head coach.
Our college football expert, TJ Hopkins, has more on the head coach's future. How's it going, TJ?
Sorry, it'd be better if NIU was playing in the bowl game, but
definitely agree.
Definitely.
It happens. Rod Carey has been the coach of the Huskies since 2012. Although he has had success, this season has kind of overshadowed the good that he has done. Since taking over, Carey has a coaching record of 34-19. His first full season as head coach, he went 12-2. He has 2 10-win seasons, 1 MAC championship, and has coached the team to 3 postseason bowl games. The Huskies are 3-7 this season and is their first bad season under Carey. Granted, the Huskies have had a lot of injuries to deal with, especially at the quarterback position. With this the only bad season under Carey, it is safe to say his future at NIU is still safe.
On Veterans Day, the Huskies started their season against Larry Bird's alma mater, the India State Sycamores. Marion March led the Huskies in scoring with 25 points, throwing down big dunks throughout the game. Levi Bradley had 14 points, including a wide-open 3. The Huskies' defense made key stops to force overtime, and in overtime, the Sycamores had a final chance, but the shot goes left as NIU wins a tough first game, 80-78. A good test for what looks to be a great season for NIU.
NIU men's basketball had a blowout victory over Roosevelt with a 99-55 win. 4 Huskies scored in double figures, with Jalen Key leading the pack with 17 points in just 18 minutes of play. Freshman Eugene German recorded his first career double-figure game with 14. NIU jumped to a 31-11 lead with just under 9 minutes in the first half. After the break, the Huskies kept on rolling, increasing their lead to nearly 50 points as they led 80-32, keeping the pressure on the Lakers for the rest of the game. The men's team will look to keep the hot offense going when they take on the Vandals of Idaho tonight at the Convocation Center.
When we come back, NIU volleyball looks to finish their regular season strong before the MAC tournament.
And down goes number 4, West Virginia.
When we come back.
Yes, I am. Give it to him hard. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help, but don't know how.
Oh,
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Welcome back to Top Shelf at NIU.
Let's get back on track with some volleyball. Rebounding off their first defeat in over a month, the NIU volleyball team came out strong on both sides to defeat Eastern Michigan 3 matches to none. The Huskies generated 9 blocks and collected a .337 hit percentage to win the program's 3rd consecutive MAC Conference West Division title. This marks the 5th overall title under head coach Ray Gooden as their Huskies continue their dominance.
The volleyball team looks to win their last home game of the season against the Central Michigan Chippewas. The Chippewas start strong, winning the first set, but then the Huskies bounce back, winning the next 3 to beat Central Michigan 3-1. Meg Wallowitz led the team with 13 kills, and Jenna Radke led the team in blocks with 7.
The matchups are set for the MAC volleyball tournament here at the Convocation Center. The tournament starts on Thursday with number 8 Western Michigan taking on number 5 Ball State, and number 7 Kent State taking on number 6 Toledo. The regular season co-champ NIU Huskies are the number 2 seed in the tournament and will be patiently waiting for their opponent on Saturday night. Huskies are the early favorites to win it all.
The All-MAC honors were given out, and the Huskies, they won big. Jenna Radke was named MAC Player of the Year and was also named by the All-MAC First Team by the MAC Committee. Mary Grace Kelly joined her as well on the All-MAC First Team, along with teammates Lauren Zielinski and Meg Wallowitz, who were named All-MAC Honorable Mentions. Congratulations, ladies, on an amazing season. NIU men's soccer won a surprising 2-1 victory over West Virginia. The Mountaineers scored in the 60th minute before the Huskies came into the match. West Virginia's junior goalkeeper Jose Santos made 3 saves while the Huskies' Drew Donnelly stopped 4 from going through the net. Senior forward Felix Anger gave West Virginia a 1-0 lead in the 59th minute. The Huskies evened the match in the 78th. The winning goal was scored by Max Voss after a double overtime, giving NIU a big late season victory.
When we come back, the Bulls and Blackhawks start their circus trips.
And the Bears try to keep the momentum going as they face Jameis Winston and the Bucs when Todd Shuff at NIU returns.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection.
We are back, and now it's time to go to the Sports Hub, where Emmett Kane is there to talk about Chicago sports.
Emmett, take it away, my mans.
Thanks, guys, and welcome to the Sports Hub. We'll start the hub out in Portland, where the Bulls took on Damian Lillard and the Trailblazers. The Bulls got out to an early lead and never held up. Dwayne Wade finished with 19 points and 5 assists with 5 rebounds. Jimmy Butler had 27 points and 5 assists and 12 rebounds. He also went 100% from the free throw line, going 8 for 8. The Bulls go on to win 113-88 and improve to 7-4. We now head to Winnipeg, where the Blackhawks took on the Jets in divisional play. The Hawks were flat out embarrassed as they couldn't put anything into the net against Jets goalie Connor Hellebuyck. Winnipeg's Chris Thornburg, Patrick Laine, and Nick Patan lit up Corey Crawford in the third period with 3 goals. The Hawks get shut out 4-0. They still lead the West with a record of 11-4-2 with 24 points. On Sunday, the Bears head to Tampa Bay to take on Jameis Winston and the Buccaneers. The 2-6 Bears come off the win from the Vikings last week. The Bucs get off the early 17-3 lead. At the end of the half, Bears quarterback Jay Cutler throws a Hail Mary to the end zone. It gets tipped and falls into the hands of Cameron Meredith. Jay Cutler's 3rd touchdown pass of the year, 17-10 at the half. Start of the second half, famous Jameis Winston launches it out to wide open Freddie Krueger-Martino. That's Winston's 2nd touchdown of the game. He finished with 312 passing yards for the day. At the end of the 3rd, Cutler tries to get it off to Kadeem Carey and fumbles. The Tampa Bay defense hits it into the end zone for a safety. Cutler had 3 turnovers in the game, Tampa Bay's first safety of the year. Through the 4th, Doug Martin punches it into the end zone. He's back after being out for 7 weeks. Martin's first touchdown of the year. Tampa Bay goes on to win 36-10. Now here's a look at the upcoming schedule for the Hawks, Bulls, and Bears. The Blackhawks will stay on the West Coast this weekend. They will take on the Flames Friday and the Canucks on Saturday. The Bulls will also stay in the West as they head to Utah tomorrow and Los Angeles on Saturday. The Bears will head to New York to take on former Bear Robbie Gould and the Giants. Next week, they will host the red-hot Tennessee Titans. The MLB awards are this week, and the Cubs are looking to take home some more hardware. The Rookie of the Year award went to Dodgers shortstop Corey Seager from the NL and Tigers pitcher Michael Fulmer for the AL. The NL Manager of the Year went to Dodgers Dave Roberts after having an amazing year despite the midseason injury to ace Clayton Kershaw. Cubs manager Joe Maddon finished second in voting after his historic World Series win. Terry Francona won the AL Manager of the Year after his pennant win. The Cy Young Award will be announced later tonight. The NL is a close call between Cubs' Kyle Hendricks and John Lester and the Nationals' Max Scherzer. The AL Cy Young is between Tigers' Justin Verlander, Indians' Corey Kluber, and Red Sox' Rick Porcello. The Cubs hope the NL MVP winner will go to Chris Bryant as he is up against Nationals' Daniel Murphy and Dodgers' Corey Seager. The AL MVP is between Angels' Mike Trout, Red Sox' Mookie Betts, and Astros' Jose Altuve. The MVP awards will be announced tomorrow night to finish off the MLB award season. That will be it for the Sports Hub. Let's send it back to Eddie and Alex.
Thanks, Emmett. Top Shelf at NIU is produced and written by students here at Northern Illinois University.
For more Top Shelf NIU, check out our Facebook page and Twitter handle at Top Shelf NIU. Also, make sure to check out NTC News Tonight every Thursday for your campus and local DeKalb area news. And check out our new Top Shelf podcast, streamed on YouTube every Tuesday night. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Huskies. Till next time.
Stop.